Monday morning, the armpit of the week. Welcome to No Excuses. My name is Mary Fran. This is my place to talk about weight loss, life, fitness, a little bit of everything because it all goes hand in hand. We have plans to do a lot with our property, and all of that work goes hand in hand with my fitness levels. So welcome. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get to this, what I eat in a day. So we are here. I started my morning early. The cat was just very finicky, and it was Monday morning, so I ended up actually laying in the spare room because yesterday we actually picked up a bed for the spare room. It was from my mom's house, and I haven't had a bed in there, and it's been on my list of things to get, but it's been low on the priority. Since my mom doesn't need it anymore and we are emptying the house, I went ahead and said, okay, I'll take it and put it in my spare room. So the cat is a little bit nervous about it. So I actually spent some time this morning while Jason was in the shower, just laying on the bed, trying to calm her down, trying to get her to come up on the bed with me. I set her on the bed at one point, but she got right back off. She has not readily, as far as I know, jumped up on the bed. She was getting very close. I had a chair there so she could look, and she was getting very close. So yes, this morning I spent time trying to entice my cat onto a bed because she's too afraid. This house is like a zoo. It is going to be a busy day. I actually have work for the 8 hours. I will be taking the dog out periodically through the day. I'll be trying to get in my steps while I do that. And after work, I'm heading into my mom's where I'll meet my brother and whatever part of his family decides to go. So I think we're going to start working on kitchen cabinets tonight and sorting out what we want, because we are taking some things for ourselves. And then having a yard sale for kitchen gadgets, a kitchen gadget yard sale. How fun is that? So anyway, that is the day. I actually have already chopped and gotten ready a lot of my vegetables because tonight we're having tacos and I need to have a lot of that prep work done. So I have my tomatoes and everything already sliced, diced, and ready to go. So when I come home, I can just do it here. On my stove, I actually have the pan with the taco seasoning pack sitting in there. I have a pan with the rice packet sitting in there so that if I'm running late and Jason's inside, he could start dinner. And if he is still outside with the dog when I get home, I can come in and within 15-20 minutes have it ready and to eat. And that is just basically prep work so that it doesn't have to slow me down when I get home to actually chop this, to actually do this. I can actually really work on it that way. So I have done that this morning and I am getting ready to have my cereal. I am having Cheerios and I will have some strawberries. I am trying to up my intake of fruits and vegetables. So I'm reading a book that actually is really having me focus on a couple different things. And I'm going to be reviewing it here in the next couple weeks. I haven't finished reading it yet, so it's going to take a little bit of time. But one of the things is making me really think about how much fruit and vegetables I'm having. So trying to up that. So I'm going to have strawberries with my breakfast. And then we're going to see what else happens throughout the day. It should be a relatively typical day. Man, it's cold. And to make the cold even worse, I forgot that my watch was on the charger. So I missed 2 hours of steps today, and that upsets me. Seriously wonder if you're part bloodhound. Because that's all you seem to want to do is sniff, sniff, sniff. So I think I'm going to do it. So Jason has been telling me for quite some time that I probably need to get a standing desk because I sit for so long each day because that's what my job is. And about 3 weeks ago, my brother started to talk to me about it. And it was like, Mary Fran, it doesn't matter if you exercise 2 hours a day, it is negated by all the sitting you do at your desk job. And I was like, yeah, I'll get to it eventually. And I started reading a book. I'm really impressed with this book because I keep talking about it. So I actually mentioned a couple of the things with my sister-in-law yesterday, and she's like, yeah, that's the book that your brother just read. somehow we ended up reading the same book. I don't know. But I think I'm going to do it. I have been researching, and I think I'm going to buy a stand-up desk. Now, I'm not going to buy a top-of-the-line one. I'm going to buy one that has good reviews. I'm going to buy the warranty on it. And as Jason and I were talking last night, if I find that I actually use this stand-up desk, then when this one breaks, I can put money into a really nice one. But in the meantime, I can invest in something that is not going to cost me a whole lot of money if I find that it doesn't work for me. So I think I'm going to hit the button today. Stay tuned. This weekend it was like sweatshirt weather, and now I'm cold. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, so for lunch today, I actually had a bean salad. I had a banana that I shared with the animals, and the banana did have a little bit of peanut butter on it. So nutritious, healthy, good lunch. I'm full, so we're good. Work is going well. It's Monday, but we're doing okay. So it was a long day. Work was crazy busy, like normal. And then I went into my brother's house, got home late. Jason had started dinner. I had already prepped it all, but he had made the taco meat and taken care of the rice. I actually had a big plate of lettuce, and I put a lot of the toppings for my tacos on. So I had corn and beans and all kinds of stuff, and then some meat, and then I did top it with sour cream. And then for my dressing, I just used a taco sauce. So that was actually pretty healthy. And I ended up the day with about 1,300 calories. So I'm happy with my day. And that's a wrap for Monday. I survived Monday. Yay. So now it's Tuesday. Today is going to be a typical day. Work. I am not going anywhere. Sometime today, I do have a little bit of furniture moving that I want to do. There's a dresser in the bedroom that's now empty that I need to move to its new location. The tables that we were using as nightstands, they are now going back into the family room as end tables. My brother made them. They're a shaker style. They're pretty cool. So they're going in there. And so just a little bit of shuffling around that is going to be planned today. But just a kind of a normal day. It is cold outside again. I've been outside with Zoe already a couple times. It's only 7 o'clock in the morning. You can see I just got out of the shower. And it's, like I said, going to be a normal day. I'm sitting down right now to have my breakfast. We have Cheerios and strawberries. So I'm eating my breakfast, and I'm going to keep reading the book. This book that I'm reading is fabulous. I cannot wait to share it with you. I've been taking notes. I cannot wait to share it. But that'll probably be sometime in mid-April. So anyway, let me eat my cereal before it gets soggy. So I actually did hit the button and order my stand-up desk. I actually ordered that and some of more of my trace vitamin minerals. I did not spend a whole lot of money on the desk. I think it was $120, and I did buy the $20-something warranty. And I actually had about $40-some cash back on my credit card. So I actually used that to help pay for the desk. So it knocked my desk down to around $100, including the warranty. So every time I think about this desk and getting a stand-up desk, I get the giggles. So I have to laugh when I talk about stand-up desks because it makes me think about some of my times at the bank. I worked at a bank as a teller, and I worked with a gal named Chantel, who actually has been on this channel once or twice as just a quick note as I was doing something. And we, for some reason and somehow, got it in our heads that we were not going to sit down at all. We were going to stand the whole time. Plain and simple. And we made a bet. First person that sits is the loser. We stood for months. It was a long time. We did have a rule that we both had to be there. Like if I was working and she was off, we did not have to stand. We could sit, and vice versa. And we actually did this for a long time. And it was funny because we would try to entice the other person to sit down. Aren't you feeling tired? Do your legs hurt? Oh my goodness. And you know, I would try to put stuff on my chair so I wouldn't accidentally sit down, and she would remove it. I would push her chair right up against her butt so that she would feel like she had to sit down. But we did it for months. Really, the only reason we stopped is I was running and I hurt my foot. And we both agreed that it probably wasn't fair for me to be on an injured foot trying to do this. So we decided to put it on hold, and we never picked it back up, which is kind of sad because it was a hoot and it was better for us. But it makes me giggle thinking about getting a stand-up desk. Good girl. Good girl. No, you don't have to bark at it. Good girl, yeah. So I just spent the last hour shuffling furniture, because that is the process right now, to move furniture, get it ready for the next place, and keep things shuffling around in a nice concerted, planned, organizational move. So I did that today. I actually took the dog back into the bedroom with me. That was a joy. So here we are in my bedroom, and I'm going to apologize because the bed isn't made. I know you can't see it except for maybe a little bit, but it's not made. Does anybody really make their bed? Actually, I really like my bed to be made, but I have a cat that gets on the bed almost immediately. Zoe, Kitty doesn't want to play. The kitty doesn't want to play. Okay, so Kitty doesn't want to play, apparently. Kitty never wants to play with the big doggy. So anyway, I don't make my bed because the cat's on it pretty much all day. And dare I ever move a cat? But we are moving furniture around. You're sitting actually on a piece of furniture that is new, and everything else is not. And I have a dresser over here that needs to be moved somewhere else. And I'm going to think, Zoe, Kitty doesn't want to play. So I want to actually, this is going to take forever with the kitty that doesn't want to play. So I'm actually going to see about moving that dresser, the small dresser, into my closet. We have closets galore. They are not deep closets, but we have closets against this whole wall. And I want to see about putting one of these dressers, this small dresser, into the closet so I have drawers in a closet. Wouldn't that be nifty? And a good use for my closet. So that's my plan. I'm going to measure it to see if it works. We're going to see how well this whole process works, because I have a cat on the bed who obviously doesn't want to play, and I have a dog who obviously wants to play. I don't even know what's going to happen. So this should be interesting. Oh, look at that. Is that not messy in there? I've got stuff collapsing in here, and this is not looking good. Things are collapsing out of my closet. I really need some help here, but it's going to be a long time with the dog that won't let the kitty alone. A real joy, because the cat was on the bed. And while that doesn't seem like a big thing, the dog just wants to be with the cat. The cat doesn't want to be with the dog. So pretty much the first half hour or so of my hour back there was spent constantly saying, no, no, the kitty doesn't want to play. The kitty doesn't want to play. The kitty doesn't want to play. Kitty doesn't want to play. Kitty doesn't want to play. I'm willing to let you hear, but you cannot mess with the kitty. That's just the way it is. That's a no-no. No. Can you not bug the kitty cat? Kitty doesn't want to play. Kitty doesn't want to play. Go away. Zoe's going to go in her crate if she doesn't calm it down. So yeah, but I got the stuff moved. I actually got a couple things into the purge bin, so I'm really happy with that. I actually got the garbage can is full today, so I purged, I would say 2 more items. There was a lot of clothing items that I got rid of, and there was some bigger pieces. So I am doing really good on my purge for the month, and I am at the moment done with my shuffling until we get more things in. Tonight we are having pesto pasta with just regular grilled chicken on top of it. It'll be green beans and something, because I'm trying to up my vegetable consumption. So probably 2 vegetables. But anyway, she watches the channel, so hey. That was really stupid looking. And then we'll see what else happens throughout the day. I worked with her. We worked 10 years ago. 10 years ago, maybe. So we worked together. Anyway. So I think we're going to try to start working on kitchen cabinets tonight. So, Chantel, just think about me. I'll be standing here soon.